In the 1990s, Armenian architect and architectural historian Edmund Dikranyan, son of the acclaimed composer Armen Dikranyan, published with the support of Armenian-American benefactor Hagopian a study on the contribution of the Armenian people to the urban development of Caucasian settlements. An exploration of the architects of Baku, the capital of modern Azerbaijan, was an essential part of his research. Our video presents only a small selection of the many architects who helped define the historic landscape of this Caspian city. In 1911, Armenian architect Nikolaios Bayev completed the construction of Baku's main theater. Financed by the Armenian Mailyan brothers, the building became known as the Mailov Theater. Sources suggest that even today, more than a century later, many Azerbaijanis continue to refer to it by this name, the Mailov Theater, indirectly acknowledging the Armenian identity behind this architectural jewel of the capital. After completing other notable projects, including the main hospital and railway station, Bayev moved to Yerevan, where he designed several acclaimed constructions, such as what is now the Central Bank of Armenia and the Youth Theater. That's right, the Youth Theater of modern Yerevan and the Opera and Ballet Theater of today's Baku share the same architect, the Armenian Nikolaios Bayev. Another Armenian who resettled was Freydun Aghalyan. After designing residential houses and bridges in Baku, he moved to Yerevan, where Aghalyan worked on built structures and bridges in Yerevan and rural areas. His son, Armen Aghalyan, followed his father's footsteps and designed one of the bus stations of Yerevan, the Citadel building, and other notable structures of modern Yerevan. Gabriel Der Mikhailov was born in southern Russia in 1874, later moved to Baku, and remained there for about 2 decades. In 1912, he completed the Summer Public Club of Baku, which today serves as the Azerbaijan State Philharmonic Hall. WorldConcertHall.com identifies Armenian Gavril or Gabriel Der Mikhailov as the designer of modern Baku's Philharmonic Hall. Among other notable constructions by this architect are the Baku office of the Tiflis Commercial Bank, the Trade Institute of Baku. The first board director of the latter institute was an Armenian named Pavel Lugasov. Hovhannes Khachaznouni is best known as the first prime minister of independent Armenia. What is less known is that for many years he worked as an architect in Baku. In 1907, Khachaznouni began construction of the Armenian church of St. Thaddeus and St. Bartholomew in the city. Forced to leave Baku soon afterwards for political reasons, he entrusted the supervision of the project to Nikolaios Bayev. In 1937, the church was demolished. The structure proved so solid that authorities were forced to use explosives. Yet even then they were unable to remove its foundation, which was laid in the shape of an Armenian cross. Azerbaijan's main music academy, the conservatory, was later built on this foundation. As a result, the building of the country's principal musical institution retains the shape of an Armenian cross nowadays. Among Khachaznouni's other notable works in Baku were a hospital and a hotel in the Balakani district. Another Armenian architect, Vartan Sarkisov, designed the building that today houses the Writers' Union of Azerbaijan. Hovhannes Hovhannissians and many other Armenians also made significant contributions to Baku's landscape. As Edmund Dikranyan noted, decades of neglected research have led to the loss of many documents. As a result, the full scale of the Armenian contribution to the urban development of the modern Azerbaijani capital and other cities of the region may never be fully known and discovered.